How's it going, folks? It's Lobo, and welcome back to the channel. And today we have more The Batman clips. This one going over Selina Kyle and Batman. So if you're interested in watching my other clip reactions, I'm releasing them at the same time that this video is out. So just hop on my channel and you can see them right next to this video if you're interested in that. But anyway, we're going over the one with Selina Kyle and Batman, and I haven't seen anything about this, but just the fact that it's about Selina and Batman, I feel like this will be their first initial meeting, to which, to my understanding, is going to be at the mayor's house afterwards. After he's dead, Batman returns to the crime scene, and Selina's there as well. I saw some behind-the-scenes things. I've seen a lot of them in TV spots to where they're fighting, but it's more so kind of like Shang-Chi, to where it's almost like a flirtatious kind of brawl, and it's like really them teasing one another because they're all like doing like pauses and stuff, and they're very interested in one another. You see that connection instantly, and then he just grabs her and body slams her on the table and stuff, but she's all like, oh, you know, it's very much like Shang-Chi in that regard because there's that connection in between the two. But I'm just thinking that also I would like to mention, sorry, I forgot about this, during that behind the scenes thing, he was like watching her. So he stealthily snuck up on her because she was trying to unlock the thing with her tool. And then he goes, you're very good at that, or something along the lines of that. And then she just turns around and starts fighting him instantly. So maybe it's this entire thing I'm describing. So I'm very excited. So let's do this. Oh, and when they released her theme too, I love her theme. It's so beautiful. All the music's beautiful, even the Riddler's, man. But I really love her theme especially. She's got professional tools.
You're pretty good at that.
Yeah, she sticks low. Look at him. Damn, bro. Oh, man. Did you see our boy? Other people who said he looks skinny, man. He looks fucking huge there. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. Oh, my God. And I love the subtlety. The music works perfect for her in that way. And it feels like that. I just dropped that shit. It feels like she's supposed to be a cat burglar here. And it has that tone and that theme. And that playing, it works so incredibly well for the atmosphere that they're going in that way. And then I love how it's just him coming down. But he's doing it stealthily too, because all the people bashing him for not disappearing after he punched Gordon. Like, how the hell is he supposed to do that in the middle of the GCPD, let alone as a year 2 Batman, if we're really going to go into the realism and how that actually would work. But he snuck up on Selina here. Her whole thing is being quiet as a cat, never seen, and he got the drop on her. Even though he announced himself, it's because of that. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because I always thought this would be their first initial meeting, but he grabbed what she had, and then he walked away like he wasn't threatened by her. Huh. Maybe this isn't their first meeting, but then what would be? I mean, the only thing that I could imagine is the funeral scene, because prior to the Riddler sending Gil Coulson in the DOA car, Selina is there with Carmine Falcone, and she's somewhat in the company of Bruce because there are set photos of them together. I mean, it's like a huge family thing. It's like Selina's there, Carmine Falcone's there, Bruce Wayne's there, the Penguin is there. They're all together before going into the mayor's funeral. So I'm like, when does he know her? When does he meet her? She doesn't know Bruce is Batman at one point in this movie because she says, who are you under there? So it can't be then. Excuse me, but Maybe it's Bruce recognizes her at the funeral scene. I'm just wondering when he first meets her, because this was so, again, very much like Shang-Chi. Yes, they might be sparring a bit, but it's nothing to like really kill one another. So that's, damn it. Now I'm like second guessing myself, because this whole thing. I still think eventually she'll know that Bruce is Batman, just because there's that scene where they're going to the club. I don't know if it's the Iceberg Lounge, but they're both unmasked, but it's Drifter Bruce Wayne following her while she's in one of her wigs. But I think that's more so him just stalking her, because we've seen him stalk her from a rooftop when she's getting out of her apartment, and he's just in his Drifter costume like, yeah, I'm watching you. I'm like, okay, Bruce. She's also on pictures in the Batcave. Like, he's taking a very keen, very big interest in her. But I still think eventually she'll know, because there is this connection. Again, if you don't know, I'm making a massive Batman video that's going to release before the movie comes out. It's huge. You're not going to watch the whole thing. I'm not even going to lie. It's going to be like 3 hours. But there are sections where I speak over or speak about specific characters like Selina Kyle, like Batman. So if you want to know more about what I think about their relationship, wait till that video drops. Go in the description or the comment section. I'll have timestamps for when you can check that out. And I go more in depth on like what I think is going on about them. But I do believe eventually Selina will know, just because this connection that they have, their relationship that they're developing, I feel like it's going to take flight in a way, and eventually they'll work it out. Well, not like work it out, but I just feel like he'll break that barrier and try to let someone in, because he's been so shielding and so distant from everyone, being the recluse that he is. So yeah, very excited for this. And it looks good, man. It looks really good. Oh, it looks so damn good. I love the way that she said she studied cats fighting, like lions and stuff, and you're like, how does that work and stuff? And they're trying to apply a bit of realism to the way she fights too. Like, she values kicks more. Like, we've seen her kick dudes, and especially on Batman when she's fighting, she's sticking really low, trip him up and stuff, rather than go where he wants. So I love that sort of, they both have their own fighting styles and the way they apply that. Even in the sort of final battle in the trailers that you see when they're fighting the Riddler's goons, in like Bella Real's campaign center, if you want to call it that, on like the catwalk scaffolding up top, where there's like the Jumbotron that says, a real change for Gotham. When she's fighting, she's kicking Riddler's goons, again, sticking low, and then he's sticking to what he does best, which is just punching the shit out of each other. So I love the two of them in their aspects, that they both have their differences, but they can get the job done. So yeah, I'm very excited for this. Again, if you want to know furthermore, just wait for my Batman video. That'll be up either February 28th or March 1st. I promise. It's going to be enormous. So just check in the description, because you're not going to watch everything. But if you're interested in specific parts, those will be in those descriptions. So yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys are excited for the Batman. You got your tickets. You're waiting. You're anticipated. And you're so damn excited. And to the Daredevil fans and the Boys fans on my channel, yes, I will have those reactions out again. I've just been so caught up in our glorious boy here. But it's almost over. The day is almost upon us.